Hey, so welcome to another review. Today I'll be doing the Servamp anime. I'm going to talk about the plot, characters, opening, ending themes, and the actual ending of the anime, and then my final thoughts. If you've not seen this show yet, you'll probably want to skip where I talk about the ending. Mahiru Shirogata lost his mother at a very young age and had to move in with his uncle. Mahiru struggled with grief for quite some time, but then finally got the courage to go back to school. A few years later, it shows Mahiru living a somewhat normal life. He's now living on his own and has 3 very close friends. Later on, while walking home, Mahiru sees a stray cat and decides to adopt him and name him Kuro. That man is actually Kuro. Kuro explains he's a vampire and tells Mahiru not to say his name or else he'll form a 24-hour contract with him. Since it's supernatural anime, Mahiru has Kuro's name less than 20 seconds later. Later, Mahiru takes Kuro on an outing with his friends in the shopping district. A magician appears and tries catching the attention of one of Mahiru's friends. His friend ignored the magician, which made her reveal that she was actually a vampire by biting into his friend. Some minor things happen, but afterwards, Mahiru and Kuro decide to take her on. Mahiru gives Kuro some of his blood, which makes him stronger, which also seals the contract. The magician talks about how Kuro is a servamp, or servant vampire, and there are 7 other servamps who I'll get into a bit later. The magician says she was sent by her master Tsubaki, and that he wants to kill all the other servamps. I'll stop here before I get into spoiler territory, but that's how the main plot begins. I'll separate the characters by servamps and eves. Eves people who own the servamps. I won't talk about any subclasses because it took a long time and it would give a lot of spoilers for later episodes. Kuro is the servamp of sloth. Kuro shouldn't be very lazy and for the most part always feeling bored. Kuro really doesn't have any motivation, but that is all changed later on by Mahiru. Lily is the servamp of lust and is a servant to Mizuno. Lily's relatively friendly, but he always does want to strip, being less than all. Lily's main weapon is a scythe, and he can turn into a butterfly. Lily's shown to have many subclasses and take care of each of them often. JJ is the servamp of envy. He's not really shown that much in the anime, so I can't really say that much about him. Hugh is the servamp of pride. Hugh is small, but he's very helpful and cares very deeply about his Eve. He's not really shown that much in the anime, like many other servamps on this list. Lawless is the servamp of greed. When you first see him, he comes off as annoying and really uncaring. In the first few episodes, he kills a bunch of Tsubaki's subclasses with no remorse. I can't really go into his backstory or justify him without giving some major spoilers. I'm putting these two together because Wrath and Gluttony are ever shown in the anime only in flashbacks, so I really don't have that much to go off of. Tsubaki is the secret 8th servamp of melancholy. Tsubaki is supposed to be a generic villain who kills without cause, which for the most part is true. The one thing that makes him stand out as a villain, that unlike most villains, he cares about his subclasses and allies and gets very sad when a bunch of them get murdered. He does have his reasons for hating all servamp siblings, but that goes into major spoiler territory. Before all I type in the comments, it was pronounced Tsubaki, not Tsubaki. That's how they say it in the dub, and I'm just going off what they say. Mahiru's main mentality throughout the show was to keep things simple, which he repeats over and over again. Mahiru is, well, a very generic lead as far as animes like this go. There's something that really stands out about Mahiru. He's the type of main character who can do no wrong and always does the right thing. I kind of question why they decided to make him the main character, where Kuro would have been a much better main character choice. Mizuno is my personal favorite Eve, so I'm really biased towards him. Mizuno was said to be the cold, rich kid who doesn't need any friends, but the second Mahiru offers to be friends, Mizuno gladly accepts. Mizuno cares very deeply about all of the friends that he makes and Lily's subclasses, which is it's just so adorable. Tetsu is the Eve of Hugh, and he carries a coffin around everywhere he goes. Tetsu is strong yet quiet and cares a lot about Hugh. Tetsu doesn't really get a lot of on-screen time, so you don't really learn that much about him in the anime. There's only 2 things that are really known about Mikuni in the anime. One is that he's a traveling salesman with a love of dolls, and 2 is that his younger brother Mizuno hates him. In the anime, it's never revealed why Mizuno hates him, it's just kind of left as a loose string. Leech is a child prodigy at piano. He's the Eve of Lawless and couldn't hate him more. Leech declares that he has a fallen angel, and he's just kinda cold and weird. Just like Lawless, all the major plot points involving him are in spoiler territory, so I can't really say that much. I'm going to talk about the ending of the series now, so if you don't want it to be spoiled, this is a final warning. Just skip ahead to music. Back many decades ago, at a Servamp meeting, they received a mysterious letter saying to kill their own creator. 3 people voted yes and no, leaving Kuro as the deciding vote. Kuro voted yes and said he'd kill the creator himself. Kuro kills him, not knowing that Tsubaki was near, and how much Tsubaki trusted his creator, because he was the only one who liked and accepted him, which made Tsubaki out for blood. This, along with the Servamps not liking him, is the reason that he's so out for blood. In the last episode, Tsubaki is raining down swords on the entire world and hopes to kill everyone, and how does he get stopped? Mahiru hugs him. A hug. Tsubaki has the power to kill millions, but how does he get stopped? A simple hug from a simple generic anime character. What the hell were they thinking? It just feels so unresolved. Everything goes back to normal after a hug, and I was just left to be so confused. This series had a huge build-up for the ending. Kuro turns into a giant lion, people think that Lawless is dead, and how does everything end? A hug, and I'm done, I'm out, bye-bye. The main music in the show is pretty basic and forgettable, so I'll just start talking about the opening and ending theme. I'll play a bit of the opening theme for you, and I apologize in advance for the horrible sound quality. What the hell was that? It's a Screamo opening for a show about vampires. The opening theme visuals are kinda nice, but the song, I recommend skipping it. And for the ending theme, it's actually not that bad. I mean, it's pretty generic and forgettable like most of the music in the show, but it's bearable. The plot and the music are very basic along with the show's main character, but it's actually not that bad. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong, but it's not horrible. Some of the fighting scenes are really well done, fun to watch, and the animation, colors, and character design are really nice, and some of the characters are really interesting like Kuro, Tsubaki, and Lawless. My final rating for the show was a 6 out of 10. Would I recommend it? Sure. It's pretty short and you don't have anything else to watch. I'd give Servamp a try. But I would highly recommend the manga over the anime. It's a lot more in depth and gives a lot more backstory on all the characters. Thank you to everyone who's gotten this far in the video. I want to take a short break and tell you about my new pet. If you're a bit squeamish, I would look away now. For our science project, we had to get cockroaches, and this is mine. I named it Kaneki Ken the Cockroach, because he doesn't really like food very much and he just wants to go home. Tokyo Ghoul jokes. He's probably gonna die sometime in the next 2 weeks, so I'm just gonna put him here in this video. Well, that's all I got for today. Bye!